This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome to Las Vegas, where dreams and fortunes can be made, and the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Florida Gators, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Bringing it out. It's Moore. Tackled at the 12. Coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. He'll hand it off. Runs through the defender.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down, we're going to throw it. And the pass is incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Opening drive challenge for this offense in this championship game. They face third down here. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And the junior with some excellent work after making the catch.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the third down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First down, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Haynes. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. The Wolverines will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Back to throw again. He's running out of time here. Grab behind the line. It's Haynes. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
It's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
They get the third down conversion. First down now from the 37.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Been a really solid drive, and now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. Defense is coming after him. Nice grab. It's Marsh. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Really good defenses put an emphasis on winning the early down. That means holding your own on first and second down, so you force the offense to consistently have to try on third and long. That's exactly what's happened here in this series.
Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. The Wolverines starting a new series here on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Marsh. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
On the run here. Let's it go. Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw. opening drive. This is the 11th play coming up. It'll be third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's going to take off here. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. They draw first blood in this national title game. Wow, that is how you kick off a national championship game, Kurt.
Man, Chris, you're exactly right. This offense came out with a mindset that they're not going to wait around and wait for this defense to get settled in. They're going to punch them straight in the mouth and assert themselves. What a championship-level statement that was.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee. He'll bring the football to the 25-yard line. The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. And the runner takes off to his right. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. Pulls it in. It's Brown. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. Across the 40. The 20. At the 10. Touchdown, Florida. They begin to fight back here in this championship game.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Stewart. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Makes the grab. It's Stewart. Breaks loose at the 40. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality is seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Tight end goes in motion. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Receiver makes the catch. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
Well, it's 3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving that option for a run. I thought it throws the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read. The result is a first down and a big gain.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackle after a solid gain. It's enough for a first down, and that should wrap up the first quarter of play. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Motion now from the tight end. Takes the handoff. It's Buckley. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. The pocket breaking down. And he throws the ball out of bounds there. Smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up third down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
The pass rush gets home.
Finally, the defense is able to come up with a play on this drive. Let's face it, this offense has been able to put things together. Quarterback's had a nice drive, but finally, great job of getting the pressure and getting after that quarterback.
Knocks that one right down the middle.
Now, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Gators offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Looking for a man deep down the middle. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Now on third and very long, looking to throw. Throw to the running back in the flat. Crosses the 35. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
That's another positive gain here for this offense. And this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out.
Bring the pressure, and down he goes.
Well, how about the push up front by the big fellas here? And when you can get pressure like this, that's what separates good defenses from great defenses. And you think back to the Michigan teams, when they've been exceptional, they've had defensive line play just like that.
That sack makes it second down and forever. Back in motion now. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Trapped again in the pocket.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris. Is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. That's an outstanding throw there by the junior quarterback.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Gators offense is on the move now. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Running through the tackle. Will not be brought down. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Well, anytime I'm evaluating running backs, it's not just about speed and size and what he brings to the team. It's also about his toughness. Yards after the contact. What kind of balance does he have? How about that run right there? You can bet his teammates and his coaches are very proud of that effort. What a heck of a run there for a nice gain.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Using his legs, it's Brown. Now he's stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Gators. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
Bringing it out. It's Moore. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. A deep shot to the right. The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a two-ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Gators hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. And he heads out of bounds, moving backwards on that play. Didn't want to take the hit. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Handoff to the right side. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Now the offense will spend a timeout here trying to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's looking deep down the middle. Intercepted in the end zone.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a
pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. From their own 8-yard line now, it's 2nd and long. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They'll have to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking deep down the right side. Dives to make the grab for a huge gain. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here at Tuck Strategy. So one huge play has flipped things quickly. Now let's see if this offense can take advantage of this scoring chance. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there. Here's the 2nd down play. And he drops back in the gun. Looking downfield near the end zone. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, this time he misses his intended target, but this receiver has been a key today. They want to try to just keep feeding him.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. It's another deep shot. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Michigan.
Lone coverage here, and the receiver is just waiting in the end zone all by himself. You won't see an easier touchdown catch than that maybe all season.
offense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The PAT puts them up 3. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off and hopefully defense can get a quick stop. 14. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And now from the pistol formation. To throw, it's Lagway. Caught over the middle, it's Brown. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. That completion makes it second and medium. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Looks like one more play here before halftime. On third down, he drops to throw. The sure hands. It's Brown. Breaking free at midfield. They finally make the stop after a big play, but time runs out on the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Wolverines will kick this away to begin the second half. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Turns on the speed. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown. You talk about an unforgettable moment for that guy. A kick return for a touchdown in the championship game.
Chris, I didn't know if he had the speed to be able to take it all the way back to the end zone. Initially had some good blocks to spring him free, and then was just outrunning some angles that some of the kickoff coverage team had. Nice play.
The extra point makes it a 4-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Moore. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Marsh. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The game moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down. Gets in the space at the 50. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
He escapes the pocket. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
I mean, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sends them up first down at the 33. The Wolverines will have 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's reeled in. It's Marshall. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice game.
They stop him, but it's a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
They finally tackled him at the 4. It's a solid gain on the pitch and catch.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dream performances.
Coming up, second down and goal. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Pass caught. Can he get in? He'll be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line.
Well, that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
Ball sits at the 2-yard line for third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on third down this time.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's got it near the end zone. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? Offense operating from the pistol. Back to pass. It's Lagway. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
And this time it's complete.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
And third and short to try to pick it up on the ground. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
He's a dangerous returner. Found a good lane there. They finally get him, but excellent field position at the start of this drive. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Let's it fly to the wideout. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
That defensive back played that route so well. Right on the receiver's hip. He saw the ball and just swatted it away.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback drops back. They're going to test the secondary. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from him. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Defense picks it up. Still moving. Touchdown, Florida. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
Oh, it's your worst nightmare if you're a quarterback. They bring the blitz. He doesn't recognize it. Ball goes on the ground. Defense does a great job of picking this thing up. That's exactly what they hope for. Catch the quarterback off guard. It works out and gets him a touchdown.
Michigan, 17.
Bringing it out. It's Moore. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. And looking to throw now on first down. Taking a shot deep down the right side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Well, one of the few times this receiver is unable to come up with a big play. This guy has over 100 yards receiving. I would just keep trying to find ways to line him up and create mismatch opportunities.
And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Still going. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! That could be a moment we never forget. A punt return to the house in a championship game.
Man, we've been calling national championship games forever. How often do you see a return like this taken all the way back for a touchdown? You talk about a game-changing opportunity for this team. We'll see if they can finish this game off after that.
That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. A deep shot to the left side. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. Touchdown, Wolverines. Too much speed for the defense.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Makes the catch for the two-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Michigan, 25.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They're going to run it. He shreds the tackle.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
A handoff to the back. Breaks free. He's in the clear. The 30. Inside the 20. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Gators.
What a long run for the touchdown. Oh, if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud, I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Extra point makes it a 17-point game. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. So 3 quarters complete in this battle to crown a national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the game summary so far. So who's going to pick up the W as we begin the final quarter of play? Fielded in the end zone. It's Moore. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Yeah, Chris, he got hit right as he released the ball. Very fortunate that ball's not picked off. And the bottom line is that they can't give this quarterback more time in the pocket. They have no chance of thinking about trying to come back.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Looking for a man deep on the right side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Well, here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense, to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
He'll be sacked back at the 2-yard line.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
So down by multiple possessions here, the offense will try to convert here on fourth down. A deep shot right down the middle. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. And the Gators come to the line and run the hurry-up. Touchdown, Florida. They continue to roll up the score. This back cannot be stopped. He is writing his own chapter in championship game history here tonight.
Chris, can you think of a time where we've seen a back have this kind of dominating performance in a national championship game? I mean, it's been some time. This guy's running hard and just so much fun to watch.
Michigan, 25.
Bringing it out. It's Stewart. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. The Wolverines offense is back on the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in fourth down in their territory and got stopped. Moves out of the pocket. They'll try a pass here. Pass not complete.
Now this defense has done such a great job of disrupting the timing with his quarterback and his wide receivers. Sacked him multiple times. Consistent pressure. Just dominating performance.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Boy, Chris, it has been tough sledding today for the old man under center. At this point, you just hope he's able to get out of this game healthy.
But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge fourth down stop.
It's just not a smart decision, in my opinion, here to go for it on fourth down. And, Chris, I know we're kind of in this era now of analytics and when to go for it, when not to. People are aggressive by nature, but to go for it inside your own 20-yard line, the defense lined up, did what they had to do. They get the ball, and now look at the field position that they have.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Grinding away on the ground. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Another positive gain by this back. I'll tell you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day and the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
You know, the thing that's really stood out today for this offense has been the balance. You know, they've gotten some yardage out of the running back. He's done his job. The offensive line is protected and given the quarterback a chance to be able to throw the football. He's been able to throw the football into the end zone. Now they're just looking to put on the finishing touches to win the game.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Dropping back, it's Lagway. And he's got it! Touchdown, Gators!
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And the BAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Florida, 56. Michigan, 25.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Moore. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for a late deep shot. He makes the grab at the 30 and still going. Tackle made way downfield. Enormous gain. So one enormous play has this offense inside the 30. Let's see if they can take it a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have...
And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Short return tackle at the 21, but that's a huge takeaway for this defense.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you'd hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. And here's the handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They test the middle there, but yet nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. To the air, it's Lagway. Makes the grab, it's Brown. Breaks loose at the 40. Mark out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air. The Gators have 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. On the move now. Breaks into the clear. The tackle is made, and now it's official. We have our national champions. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. The coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. I'd say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as the top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate.